And we can get going. The light goes green for the formation lap. Oscar Piastri starting on pole. Max Verstappen has already won the first 2 races of this season. Will it be a different driver at the end of this Grand Prix? There's only one way to find out, and let's get racing. The green flags are waving at the back. We can get this race underway. 5 red lights, and we are racing in Portugal. It's a good start from the McLaren of Piastri. Also a good start from Lance Stroll and Max Verstappen. Both of them wheel-to-wheel into turn 1 ahead of Lewis Hamilton, who has already dropped back 2 positions. Max Verstappen on the inside. There, Lewis Hamilton losing another place as he's tumbling down the order. Piastri will be eagle-eyeing his wing mirrors. Verstappen's got a slipstream. Here he comes. He's going to be wheel-to-wheel with Piastri as they head down the hill and in towards turn 1. Piastri's got the outside line, swings around the outside, and manages to defend from the 3-time world champion. Wow! And he will be deploying all his energy to defend from Max Verstappen. Or will he? Because here comes Sergio Perez. He's going to be battling his teammate, but Max Verstappen's going to be battling Oscar Piastri as well. 3-1, and there's a touch, and then crash. Oh my goodness, the top 3. Spinning round goes to Red Bull of Sergio Perez, Oscar Piastri, and Max Verstappen continue on. Just what on earth just happened? Let's see the replay from on board Sergio Perez. He was wheel-to-wheel with his teammate. He had cleared his teammate before he got to Piastri. He thought he was far enough ahead. He went to defend from Piastri, but unfortunately Verstappen was on the other side. No room for Piastri to go. Perez wouldn't have really known where Verstappen was, and it's just so unfortunate as they headed down towards turn 1. Fortunately for Verstappen, it doesn't look like he's got too much damage. And that is a very slow-moving McLaren of Oscar Piastri from the lead of the race. And I think he's got a problem. Oh no, that is absolutely heartbreaking.
I'm out.
Understood. Try and find somewhere safe to stop.
Or if you can get back to pits, that's okay.
And luck is certainly not on the side of Oscar Piastri today. Over the crest and plunging downhill, Lewis Hamilton will have a slipstream and DRS, and we're certainly going to get a move here. He's going to go for wheel-to-wheel with Lance Stroll and up into 2nd position. Stroll is powerless to defend the Mercedes. Ooh, Perez has gone a little bit deep, and there's going to be a move around the outside. Goes Alexander Albon as he tries to move himself up into 7th position and does so for the moment, but the inside line goes to Sergio Perez, and he brakes later and takes that place back. That is some masterful defending from the damaged, ailing Red Bull. Stroll will be deploying his ERS, and he will have DRS as well. He got it from the car in front. He's going to try to defend this from Carlos Sainz around the outside, and Stroll does manage to defend that position. Stroll 3rd, Sainz 4th, and there is Lando Norris and Alexander Albon wheel-to-wheel as Alexander Albon moves himself up. Is Norris going to look for a move here to the inside? Yes, he is! Late braking Lando Norris. What a move to move himself back up into 8th. With the forecast throwing a spanner in the works, I don't know what their strategy will be. Who's that spun around? That's Sainz! And he spun 180 degrees. And oh dear, there's gonna be a pile up there, and it is a red flag as a ton of cars were stopped there on track. We ride on board with Carlos Sainz. Let's see what happened. Was it a touch? No. He just lost it all on his own, just like his teammate did in France. It's gonna be a very slippy restart. 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and we are back underway in Portugal. It's a good start from the Red Bull. He will lead into turn 1. Lewis Hamilton slots into 2nd position. Into turn 1, they all got away cleanly. On the inside, there is Lance Stroll back up into 3rd position, and there is Sergio Perez having to look as well. And down the inside goes Sergio Perez into the hairpin, and he takes 3rd position. And it is a 1-3 now for Red Bull with a Hamilton in the middle. Sergio Perez is already pressurizing Hamilton to the inside. And Sergio Perez makes very quick and easy work of Lewis Hamilton. And there is Charles Leclerc moving himself up into the points positions, or will he? Because this is going to be a very hard battle from Gasly, as he has the inside line and does manage to defend. Up over the hill, and he's gone a bit wide, and Hamilton is going to be wheel to wheel. Can Hamilton try to fight this position back? Well, Perez really pushing him to the inside. Hamilton still wheel to wheel. Who gets the better exit? I think it's Sergio Perez, and yes it is. Perez still in second. Perez's pace is real. He's going to be going for it with Max Verstappen into turn one. They've already touched once in this race. Will they touch again? No, they don't. Sergio Perez emerges in the lead of the race. Max Verstappen is forced to relinquish it. What a move by the Mexican driver, up into first. Fernando Alonso tucked up behind his teammate in the spray. He comes out of the spray. Will he come out ahead of his teammate? We'll only know down into turn one as his teammate manages to defend that place. Lance Stroll, some excellent defending. This battle might yet to have concluded. Max Verstappen is still looking very quick. Sergio Perez still struggling. Oh my goodness, they almost touched once again as Sergio Perez went a little bit wide. Down the straight, Max Verstappen, he's really going to be pressurizing his teammate. Will they go wheel to wheel into turn one? I think they will. Oh, Sergio Perez really shoves him to the inside, and Sergio stays ahead. Somehow, Max Verstappen didn't take the lead there. What a battle this is turning out to be. Oh, Checo's gone deep, and now Max Verstappen will retake the lead. Oh my goodness, the Dutchman back up into the lead on the Portuguese Grand Prix with only a few laps left. Can Perez fight back? Not on this occasion. Alonso's going to try to go for it on his teammate once again. This time around the outside at turn one. And will he manage to do it? Yes, he does. Fernando Alonso moves himself up into fourth position. And there is Alexander Albon and Charles Leclerc jockeying for ninth position. Leclerc takes that. And Lance Stroll's really falling into the clutches of George Russell here. The saving grace for Lance Stroll is that there's only a few laps left. And George Russell's really got to put on the speed. Oh, who's that into the barrier? That is Sergio Perez sliding off the road and into the wall. Oh my goodness, with only 2 laps to go, Perez has hit the wall. Does he have damage? Yes, he does. He's got front wing damage, and he's really struggling here. He's going to lose another position potentially to Lance Stroll. Oh my goodness, Sergio Perez from second in the race. He was battling for the lead earlier on in this Grand Prix, and he is absolutely tumbled down the order. Oh, and he got a little bit wide. He got onto the damp part, and there's just no grip there. And we were talking about how wet it is out there. It is probably not time for inners. It's probably time for wets, but with only so many laps to go, they're going to stay out. And that's the unfortunate part, is that it's so tricky out there, and you have big mistakes like this, and it's really caught Sergio out. Norris is going to be trying to pressurize Sergio Perez here. He's going to go around the outside of the Alien Red Bull, but he can't make that move there. He's got to make the move here, and he does move himself up into 6th position and past the Mexican driver. And Carlos Sainz also wants to get in on the action. He goes up the inside on Sergio and takes that position. Sainz is up into 7th position as Max Verstappen will come across the line to win 3 races in a row in the opening 3 races of this mini championship. Wow, what a race. Hamilton comes second, followed by Alonso. And they touched a huge gap.
Lando, are you okay? Lando, are you okay?
Yeah, all good.